Hey, what's up YouTube? This goes out to all you two-pump setup guys out there that have the same issues that we all have, which is not being able to send up one cylinder when you're trying to through wheel. You always have to lift the front, lift the back, and dump that corner to get it to three wheel. Well, there's some ways around it, and I'm going to go over those couple of ways around it. One of the ways I'm not going to go over is chaining the rear end, because I'm just not. But these are some easy solutions to your problem. Hopefully you enjoy this. It works perfectly for me, and if you don't like it, don't comment. If you do, great, comment, tell me you love it. Alright, so the solution to the two pump sending one cylinder up in the rear with a chained rear, the solution is basically probably one of two things. Okay, so you can get the big block of dumps that they've recently, well, not recently, but they've become a little bit more popular here in the last little while. The multi-diaphragm, whatever you want to call them, that's got a lot of dumps on it. It's basically, I think it's got 5 dumps on it. Anyway, so it basically, the way that works is when it's got multiple different wiring, so that when you hit one side up, it also dumps the other side at the same time. So that's one route. A little pricey. You know, and you really don't have much choice, and it's kind of bigger, it's kind of bulkier. But anyway, my solution is a little bit cheaper. I think that it looks kind of nice, but you know, to each his own, however you choose to do it. But this is my solution. What I've done is basically taken the faucet slowdowns and put them in line to the rear cylinders. So basically, right before the actual cylinders, I have put the slowdowns. So basically what I do is, if I want it to stand, I just go back there, I turn one of the cylinders completely off so it can't send fluid to it, and then I hit the rear switch up, and what it does is it only allows fluid to go to that one cylinder. Now granted, this only works if I want to stand it, and yes, I do have to go back there and shut it. The diaphragm, or the multi-dump assembly that they sell, or that you can get and install, that you wouldn't have to do that. But mine's cheaper. You know, I guess it depends on if you're building on a budget or if you don't really care. Me, I kind of wanted this because I wanted the faucet valves. Also, I thought it looked really good. The big bulky multi-dump system, to me, is just it's a lot, and I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of it, although its function is perfectly logical and it works well. But anyway, alright, so here is the setup that I'm talking about. We'll try to show you, and don't make fun of how dirty everything is, because I don't care at the moment. Alright, so as you can see here, I've got the Y block that sends out, and then you've got your check valves and your slowdowns that go back to your dumps, and then right after that is where I've got these slowdowns. So, or excuse me, not the slowdowns, and basically they're right here, right before they go to the cylinder. So all you have to do is turn them and shut them, and that's how I've combated it. So now, whatever you do, don't shut them both and then try to hit the switch. It's the same thing as if you had a check valve on backwards, and it can either blow a hose, obviously, or blow something up, or it can just break off your gears, which, if anybody's ever put a check valve in backwards and then hit the switch, you've probably experienced breaking some gears or messing up a pump head. So that's how that's done. Then when you want to lift it, you just hit the switch and with this closed, and it lifts the front driver. Now with mine, trucks don't have much weight in the rear, and even though mine lays over very easily, what I actually still have to do, because I don't have much weight, I've only got 6 batteries back here and only 2 pumps, what I still have to do is I have to lift up on the front to get it to stand. But once it's standing, it's standing.